Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Carter, one of your district technology coaches for the Science Academies in New York, and I'm making a quick presentation for tips for students on how to work remotely. Okay, because we've got a lot of kids either working fully remote, or they're spending a couple of days a week in school, whatever it happens to be. I just want to give you some tips to make this as reasonable as a situation as possible and give you the most amount of success. So let's start with tip number one, scheduling your time. This is going to be really, really, really important. You're going to need, depending on your building, about 3.5 to 5 hours per day. So just under, kind of under what we would spend, definitely under what we would spend during school, okay? But you're going to need about that time per day. My suggestion, set up time for each course, okay? Stagger them out. Maybe don't work on math all in a particular day. Break it up. Do your ELA. Do your science. Make sure that you take breaks. Okay? It's going to be important for you to keep that mental health going, that happiness, that positive outlook. Take breaks for meals. Don't just snack and work all day. And I know many of you are amazing kids. You're helping mom and dad and your aunt or uncle or whoever with siblings and cousins and stuff like that. Take those breaks to help those kids as well too. When you feel like it is necessary, or mom and dad or aunt and uncle have asked you to help them, step away from your work to focus on that. Don't try to do too many things at the same time. And lastly, the Today app. Now, those of you who were with us last year saw the Today app in person. It looks like this right here. Okay, your inbox, this connects to all of your Google Classrooms, not just one of them, but all of them. So what I would say is find something that you have to work on. So this is an assignment in one of my classrooms for me as a teacher. Pick how long you're going to need and pick when you're going to get it done depending on what the due date is listed. So let's just say I'm going to take care of this today, and I'm going to do this at, let's say, 12:30. And I'm going to hit save. Then it'll organize my plan for today. Okay? Focus on using this at least once a day. Okay? Now remember, you can also open them right up in Google Classroom. Just click on the arrow and you'll open it up straight to Google Classroom. But the Today app is going to be very, 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 very important to your success as a hybrid or remote learning student. Step 2. Workspace. Create some daily space for your work studies. Now, this could be anywhere. This could be the kitchen table. It could be some folks I've been on the home visits have a big front porch. Just make sure the internet reaches all the way out there. It could be your bedroom. Just have it be somewhere that has as least amount of interruptions as possible. A lot of you, again, maybe have cousins and other younger siblings or maybe older siblings around your house. That could be very difficult. Find a spot that you're going to be able to spread out, whether it be papers and pencils or your technology. We've had some interesting stories of, unfortunately, some folks forgetting where their Chromebooks were and sitting on them. Set yourself up a workspace. If it can't be something where you leave your stuff every day, I know I have some wonderful students working at the kitchen table every day. Okay, well, eventually you need to have meals. Okay, clean it up and set yourself time to set it back up that morning. Okay, so a good workspace for your distance learning and remote learning studies is very, very important. Tip 3, attend Zoom meetings. This is one of my favorite pictures here. This is when, obviously, some folks, including maybe adults, roll out of bed and hop right on a Zoom meeting when they have to have video on and when it's only their audio. Fun times. Why should you attend Zoom meetings? You should attend Zoom meetings because, number one, many classes are going to consider it to be part of your participation grade. 2, you're going to be able to get help. Okay, get that teacher in front of you. Let them show you how to handle some of those hard concepts. Okay, confirmation. I love our students at St. Ian. Some of you just like to know when you're right. Okay, get on a Zoom, show your teacher how you got an answer and get that feedback, okay? You could be right, and then it could be a project. You want to make sure that you're on the right track. You want to show your teacher research, whatever it happens to be. And lastly, but certainly not least, is just check in. We want to make sure that you're okay. Pop on the Zoom meetings, connect with your teacher, talk to Mr. Carter, hear some of his awful jokes, whatever it happens to be. The bottom line is we don't want you to look like Chrissy when you think about how distance learning is going. Okay? So, our hope for our teaching staff that this is all temporary, and that one day we're going to be seeing you in our door again, and it's going to look kind of like this. Okay, that is our honest to God hope as staff, is that we can see this from you again, and see this as soon as humanly possible. Because when we do, it's back to party time. It's back to normal. Okay, it's back to happiness and normality, and that's, guys, as much as some of you, most of you miss school, I have to make sure that you understand your teachers miss you. The staff miss you. Your principals, your deans miss you. Okay? Now, let's just say hypothetically, maybe we don't see normal soon. Just remember, and I want to leave this presentation with this part. We have your back. All staff, all deans, counselors, okay? Deans of students, every SANY employee, we have your back. No matter what you need. If you need congratulations, we're going to be there. If you need a little helping hand and encouragement when you're down, we're going to be there. If you need a little bit of help with your work, or a lot of help with your work, we're going to be there. If you need somebody to talk to, we're going to be there. Because in the end, no matter whether we were in person, or we're remote, or we're hybrid, or we're any number of things, we will always have your back. It is our esteemed privilege to be able to teach you. And with that, I want to thank you for being amazing, hardworking. You guys absolutely killed it in the first iteration of remote learning. And I know all of you, whether you're remote or full remote or you're hybrid, are going to be amazing again. If you need anything, talk to your teacher. If I happen to be that guy, please email me. Or if you just happen to know me, want to email me and see what's going on, I'm always here. Please be safe, and I hope to see you again very, very soon.